I'm very happy they've launched that. A remote control searchlight. Whoa, what a tool. Bit of lubrication first. How would you like to see 1,000 new tools and accessories? Because I'm very lucky to have been invited to the Milwaukee World of Solutions 2025. We are in the beautiful Monaco, yes, Monte Carlo. For all you F1 fans out there, you're going to absolutely hate me. We've seen some of the racetrack, we've seen some of the other stuff. Now, unfortunately, we're not here when the F1 is going on, but it is such a superb place. If you ever get to come and have a look. I've got to thank Milwaukee very, very much for the amazing entertainment and hospitality they put on for us last night. But today, it's all about the tools. Lots of tools. So we're going to go in there and we're going to see what we've got.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
First of all, let's check out OneKey. Now, surely a lot of you are already aware of how OneKey works, to have connectivity to your phone and computer, to your tool, and to be able to adjust settings. The possibilities are endless, but Milwaukee have opened up those possibilities to be able to connect any tool, any product, any brand to the same system. Now, I'm going to pass you over to one of Milwaukee's amazing experts on this so they can talk you through it.
Now, the first thing to talk about is what is a OneKey tool. Well, every Milwaukee OneKey tool has a Bluetooth chip in the front with a 30-meter range that allows you to communicate with any phone that has the OneKey app downloaded. And we've got over 100 tools currently in the OneKey arsenal, and some of them you'll see here. What you'll also notice is we've got things like hand tools, batteries and chargers here as well. And with a few pieces of key technology such as our asset ID tags and our Bluetooth tracking tags, we're saying that now it's not just your OneKey tools you're protecting through OneKey, it's not just your Milwaukee tools, it's every tool on your job site you can integrate into the OneKey ecosystem. So every OneKey tool has a QR code in the bottom of it, and we can scan this to easily add it to our inventory. But failing this, we've got our asset ID tags, and these come in 4 different variations. We've got 2 plastic, 2 metal, 2 different sizes. Now the next thing to talk about, we've already talked about our asset ID tags in terms of incorporating non-Milwaukee tools into your OneKey system. That's our Bluetooth tracking tags are next up with that. This thing has a 90-meter range. This has a 3-year battery life, which compared to the previous iteration had a 1-year battery life. It's also IP68 rated, which means it has full solid particle protection and will survive up to 1.5 meter depth for 30 minutes.
Next up, cordless technology. I thought all Milwaukee was cordless. Now, I know I've talked about this before in the previous videos, but the roll-on power station is phenomenal. Now, this tool here charges in 3 hours so that you can charge all of your batteries up throughout the day, but it gives a consistent power of 3,600 kilowatts and a max power of 7,200. I really want one. It's going to be extremely useful for lots of different applications. So all your grinders, cement mixers, lots of different tools that could run. I think pretty cool bit of kit. Now you already know how much of a fan I am of the forged batteries. They've done some demonstrations here of how amazing they are. So just check these out.
1, 2, 3, go. What we do now is we start grinding and we will push the tool really to the limit. Ready?
Now is for the station that I love, you love, we all love. It's storage, which means one thing, it's Packout Time.
See and watch what happens.
dear. He loves that. He's evil, really. 12 months ago, I done a video talking about Packout. Now, in that video, I mentioned that Packout was missing one crucial element of their system. And I'm pleased to say, and I don't want to say that I have to take credit for it, but it is behind us. Chris from Keel's Joinery.
Hello.
He is actually going to demonstrate it for us.
Sure.
Here we go. Here we go.
You watching?
It is
Nice, isn't it?
the Packout bottom drawer. So I'm going to put this clip in here now where I mentioned that before. But the bottom box Milwaukee, the bottom box, sort it out, because that box is generally the most awkward one out of the lot when it comes to Packout. I think you should make a one drawer unit with wheels. So that turns into a one drawer you pull out and you put your big stuff in it, maybe some of your power tools, and then push the drawer back in again without having to take off these two top boxes. So yeah, I'm very happy they've launched that, and I want one now. Other thing is they have released some dedicated trade tool sets. So Packouts now come in a plumber set, electrician set, and so on. So here you've got all of your tools set out exactly as you need them, all in nice, easily accessible compartments, as well as stuff that's not going to move. It's all in fixed really, really well. You've got your plier sets, you've got all your other tools underneath, and then you can continue down through. Now, these Packouts come with the tools already included, so everything's all in there. So perhaps like if you're starting out in a trade as an apprentice, you can buy the full kit to start with, so you know you've got everything you need. And also new are the spirit level holders and tool holders for the side of your Packout, which clip in really easily. Now you've got tool holders there, you've got clips over your tape measures, you've got hooks for your power tools up the top, battery storage all clipped in nice and tight, M18 batteries, more smaller tool storage, and somewhere for your smalls. Beautiful. Lighting and lifestyle. Let's go. And on the 7th day, he said,
Hello.
let there be light.
Let there be light, and there are lots of lights.
There's lots of lights. Now they say size matters, but I don't think it does, because this little light here, right? This little pup is connected to a 5 amp hour battery, the most common battery on the market from Milwaukee, probably the most ones that all of you guys have got already. Now this little light here, plugged onto a 5 amp hour battery, will run for 110 hours. 110 hours on one battery. Who said battery charge times and run times were a problem, eh? Unbelievable. Now this is pretty innovative, something I haven't seen from anybody before. Now, I'll turn it off so you're not blinded. But this here, obviously, folds down nice and flat. The light there, got full swivel, all the way around, full back down. But it's got I can't even get it off the stand. 2 hands needed. There we go. Right, strong magnet. Also, look at the jaws on there. Look at them, clip it onto anything, scaffolding, pipe work, obviously all your electric cables, perhaps not, but yeah, how about that? Bloody marvellous. Boom, there's a boom light. Look at the boom light. Fold up again. Look at that. Now, this one's on, we'll turn it off. Full good measure, if I can find the on button. There we go. Well, for going in under vehicles, as you can see under here, it makes such a difference because you can fix it on the outside but still have full access in underneath the vehicle for what you're working on. 3 different modes, every possible which way to bend it. Lovely. Now I think this is what I'm most impressed by, a remote control searchlight. So you turn it on like so. You've got 3 different modes of brightness, but the most let's turn it back off again. I've got to turn it back on again. And then you can swivel it. Okay, it's going that way. I need to do some driving lessons. But imagine this on top of a vehicle. You can, to be able to search things, you've got tilt, you've got boom, you've got side, and round it goes again. That is wicked. Other than my driving, obviously. Outdoor power equipment. You may say that's our bag, but Let's find out, see if there's anything new. So the OPE range from Milwaukee is certainly increasing year by year. They keep bringing out new innovative products and adding a little bit more onto their range every time. You've got the switch tank sprayers, you've got the backpack blowers, you've got every different chainsaw available, from small hand hatchets right up now to their 50 centimeter dual battery chainsaw. You've got an 18-inch and a 21-inch mower. You've got lots of different hedge trimmers, whole saws. You've got a brush cutter range, and now also coming out this year, now in the next couple of months that we're being shipped, is the dual battery brush cutter. And then we move on to the quick lock system, where you've got a power head and a load of different tools to go on it, from trimmers to cultivators to brushes to pole pruners to hedge trimmers, everything you can think of. So let's go and check out some more. I can't come to an OPE area and have chainsaws and not have a go myself, can I? Although we've done loads of videos on this already, this saw, because it's an absolute beauty. So I've got to have another go. One item I am very much looking forward to in the 2025 season is the brand new Milwaukee switch tank. You switch from different tanks for different chemicals and waters for your purpose. Now, we've got the original switch tank, they brought out the new one. We saw it when we were in Lisbon back in the autumn, but I'm very, very excited about trying that. And now transportations, i.e. workshop. Favourite place? Let's do it. So workshop, mechanic side of things. Look at the car they got set up. Now they've done that demo there just to show that they've got every single tool you need now to take apart the whole car. Well, 1960s car. Don't know about the modern ones, but it should be fine as well. Now, let me show you over here. So here we are. You would have seen my sets that I've got of this before, because we've been sent it for the Packout. Now these are the sets that are designed for in the proper tool storage. Oh yes, the metal storage cabinets that they do. Now they've got a brand new set this year, which I'm trying to find. It's here somewhere. It's just so exciting. I'm overwhelmed by it. Oh yeah, here it is. It is the new T-bar set. Add it to your kit. You got it. So for a European exclusive, we have brand new T-bars. So I'm going to Jasmine, who's going to talk you through the differences.
Thank you, James. So we have for each T-handle a built-in striking cap, which you can hit with a hammer in case you have a stubborn or rusty fastener. I just demonstrate it quickly. And thanks to our all-metal core, our tool is built to withstand these type of situations. We have hex, torques, and nut drivers. The hex has the ball end, so you can easily access tricky angles. The torques has standard torques on the short end and security torques on the long end. And then we have a nut driver with a 6-point socket and a 12-point socket. And the set comes in a practical holder with a magnetic base. So just put it on your steel storage. Thank you.
New tap and die set, which is very nice. Now, this is rather innovative with regards to how this fits in and out, rather than traditional styles, more like this, which become very loose and wobbly. Now this is much more fixed design and much easier to work with. So now PPE and workwear. There's some very exciting thing to show you, which is right behind me, and that is Hexion. Now, previous heated wear from Milwaukee has been in a more of a linear fashion throughout their whole outfit. So the elements going down through were fairly basic, but now they've developed a Hexion system, so it's like in a honeycomb effect throughout the body. Now this heats up a lot quicker than their previous versions. Previously, you've had to use an M12 battery. Now it's sort of a bit of a strange shaped battery to keep in your pocket. You go to sit down on it, when it's in the back, it could dig in. But they have developed a new special battery for the clothing. So as you can see, it's a lot thinner, a lot easier to work with, and a lot more comfortable to wear. Now you can also connect this to an app, so you can control it for 1, 2, you can see what battery level you've got, and 3, it is just much better than the M12 version. Another new great innovation they have brought out. Now you've seen the Bolt helmet, where you've got 100 different options for it, but they have developed a new internal armor. Now that might not sound very exciting, but let me show you this test. So as you can see, we've got a standard liner there. Now we're going to drop a hammer onto it, and you'll see the screen at the top to give us a result. Okay, so we are. That's given us a 305 joules. Is that pounds of force? Yeah. And now we've got the new Milwaukee armor liner. Which has given us only 15 pounds of force. What a difference. That's giving you 20 times better protection on top of the head, around the side of the head. I think it's a great idea. And it's time for accessories. And as we know, Milwaukee are growing this area massively. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I'm expecting big things. So now, what is the most painful drilling task of them all? Yes, it's masonry. Well, Milwaukee have brought out their MX4 range. So as you can see, that drill bit there has 4 cutting edges. It's also got some extra special features. So as you can see on the top of the new drill bit, you've got 4 cutting edges around there. Now there is some extra little pieces for rebar. Now, so if you're drilling into a hole and you've got a slight bit of rebar on the side, these are to protect the carbide tips so that they don't break off. Whereas on other standard drill bits with carbide tips, you've got a big chance of breaking them off. Whereas with these, they have extra protection to make them last even longer. And as you can see, that where the holes go through here, you have 4 flutes coming around. So you have a lot more flutes going down through, but that allows for much faster cutting and removal of material. Now this is something I've been looking forward to seeing, which is their nitrous carbide blades. Now these blades aren't for your average carpenter. These are more for a job site or for someone looking for do a bit of demolition where they're going to hit something other than wood. Let me show you. So these blades here actually have a welded tip rather than a brazed tip, which makes them 2 times stronger. Now you may be wondering why there's a lot of holes cut out here. That is to add strength and obviously to keep the blade cool as well as it's spinning round. The interesting thing is that these will cut through nails and screws as well as your timber. And as you can see from this demonstration, it is very impressive. So for all those pallet carpenters out there, this could be the ideal tool for you. Right, so I'm now going to give the Combi drill bit tap set a go, which is a shockwave set, like so, which not only drills your holes, but also taps it as well. So let's give it a go and see how I get on. Bit of lubrication first. There we go. We want our drill bits to last, don't we? Right, let's give it a whirl here then. And the last little bit deburrs it. And I have my bolt, and hopefully I can screw that right in to my bit of steel. Winner. And we are now into the plumbing section. My usual sort of area? Probably not, but let's check it out. Now this is a tool that I don't need myself, but I quite like it. It's something that's just very attractive, and I keep seeing other content about it, thinking this is great. But this is the new M12 dual trigger 100mm by 100mm cordless bandsaw. Here's a little clip.
Right here is our all new M18 Fuel roll groover, and what it does is that it applies grooves on pipes. You can see those grooves right here. And these grooves are then used to connect 2 pipes with each other with these couplers right here. And now at the moment on the market we have only 2 options to do these grooves. Either a mobile solution such as this one that is completely hand operated, or stationary devices such as this one over here that sits somewhere on the job site and where you have to carry over all your pipes to. So both solutions less than ideal, of course, which is why with our all new roll groover we're now introducing a 3rd option. It is powered, but it's also very compact, so you can carry it around to your pipes. Let me show you. So you use this button right here on my left thumb to clamp it onto the pipe, just like that. Then you dial in your pipe settings, so diameter, wall thickness, just press the start button. that's how it works. Very easy, hands-free, with the motor doing all the heavy work for you.
Construction and interior finishing. Oh yes, let's check it out. A very exciting new product is the new 190mm circular saw. It is forged battery optimized. Let's check it out. Oh, what a tool! And the new M12 Circular Saw. What a kit. That one and that one. Absolute setup. So in my arsenal of tools at home, I have the original M18 palm sander, which I didn't actually realise until now, that is actually non-fuel. They have a new one now out, which is the fuel version. So I think better give it a go. Suppose we better do a Machinery Nation button on the front. And now we're away. What a machine! I like that. This is the new M12 brushless drill driver. Apparently it's got some power, so let's give it a whirl. That is mad. That is incredible. Such power for such a little tool. Now it's time for the hand tools. Oh yes, the best tools. There's no getting away from that. I absolutely love hand tools. They are my favourite category of all the Milwaukee that's going on. Now, Milwaukee are launching a whole new range of tape measures for the 2025 season. So yes, there's brand new stud, there's brand new wide blade, there's brand new magnetic, there's brand new compact, and there's brand new slim. Now they have just shown us a load of tests against some other brands to show how strong, durable, how long they'll stretch out, and how tough they really are. So hopefully we'll bring you a video all about that very, very soon. We've got two brand new 300mm squares. We've got the speed square and we have got the standard square as well. Oh, look at them, they're just so nice. Now, something I didn't actually realise, that now comes to the full range of squares and measuring devices that they have in the range, which I wasn't actually aware of. I knew they'd done like that little guy, but I didn't realise about the rest. Also new pipe cutters and deburrers for stainless steel pipe, a whole new tin snips range, and three new electrical products. You have got the insulated terminal crimper, you have got the flush cut snips for all those awkward cable tie jobs, and you've got the stripper and cutter. So that is 200 tools to add to the hand tool range, which now puts it up to 1,400, I think it is. It's incredible, their tool range is growing by the year. I'm in love with these hand tools. And now into the concrete station. So I know we saw this in Lisbon last year, but this is the MX Fuel water pump, and it will pump 320 litres a minute. Putting it into that IBC container, that will fill that in under 3 minutes. Absolutely incredible. And this is the hoist. A 1-ton hoist that can lift up a track dumper. It's very impressive. Now we first saw this in Lisbon as well last year, but it is now going to be available on the European market in 2025. A portable, battery-powered winch. Brilliant. Now most stations that we've been on today, the roll-on battery pack has been nearly on every station somewhere. And it keeps tempting me. It keeps looking at me saying, James, you need this in your life. Now this is something I've never seen or used, which is actually a rebar cutter. Winner. And I was expecting sparks, no sparks. Beautiful, clean cuts on that rebar. It's a very small bit of concrete to be practicing with this on. So that is our Milwaukee Monaco trip all done and dusted. We are now in the massive World of Solutions room where pretty much every single Milwaukee tool that has ever been made and still in production is in here. It's been a fantastic trip. Monaco is absolutely beautiful. As I said at the beginning, if you get a chance to come here, do it. It's just amazing. Massive thanks to Milwaukee for entrusting me into actually coming and being involved in it, as always. Something that I'll quickly show you before we disappear, and that is I've got a Bolt helmet which has been gifted to me with our logo on it. Look at that. Pretty swish, so you'll probably be seeing that on the channel at some point soon when we're doing a video where I need to wear a Bolt helmet, which I'm sure will be very, very, very soon. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Bye.